Welcome, friends, and welcome to Pagan Crafting. Today we're creating something truly special, manifestation butterflies. Butterflies remind us that change isn't something to fear, it is something to embrace. They teach us that growth often happens quietly, deep within, and before we even spread our wings. As we craft these beautiful butterflies, we'll fill each one with intention, a dream, and a heartfelt affirmation, transforming a simple paper into tiny symbols of hope, healing, and the new beginnings. So gather your supplies and settle your creative space, and let's begin. As you see here, I'm rifling through some coffee dyed paper. These ones are ones that didn't turn out. These ones are vellum paper. Happy little mistake. I made this like 2 years ago, not knowing what to do with it. Now I am. More vellum paper. And these are the butterflies we're going to use. So I also printed these on vellum paper. And I have some PDF downloads for you as well. So including the butterflies, which I'm going to show you in a bit how we're going to use them. I have some affirmations or manifestation quotes, some butterfly manifestation quotes for you. I'm going to show you where we're going to use that. Not only we have it here, but we also have it so as a printout so you can put it up on your fridge or in your bathroom or just read it and read one a day. I have about 20 of them. And these ones we're going to make into little scrolls. So I'll show you how we do
Where
that.
you can find these PDF downloads are one of two places. For Pagan Crafting, Patreon or Etsy. Patreon, you'll be able to, even as a free member, you will get notifications of each of my posts, whether they be locked or unlocked to you, depends on your membership that you choose. Free supporter, Witchling, Grimoire Club, and the Meet Me Coven Witch tier. You could also find the PDF downloads, purchasing them individually on Pagan Crafting Etsy versus Patreon. That'll be part of your monthly membership. You will get all the PDF downloads depending on your tier of choice. Thank you for joining me, and let's get back to our craft.
So here I'm going to be ripping up some coffee dyed paper and vellum paper. Some of it is cardstock, some of it's on normal just printer paper. And a lot of these coffee dyed pieces are from just experiments that I didn't think I'm not going to be using later on in any project. So I keep them, and lo and behold, this is a perfect project for what I need. So adding in some cool stuff, some lattice, some vellum, some birds here. I'm going to just get a whole bunch of different pieces together and have that ready. I think that looks pretty cool. We have some coffee dyed musical paper. And like I said, use any scrap paper, use any colors that you'd like. Again, I'm just picking a very neutral background, something I usually do. I like the coffee dyed paper. So we're gonna make our own paper of sorts. Not well, we're kind of adding paper on paper, so we're not really making our own paper. Let's say we're making our own collage leather paper feel finish action. Yeah, that's what we're gonna make. Ah, because wait till it dries. It's so cool. So what I did for my glue, I did 2 parts glue, 1 part water, or you can do 1 and 1 part glue, 1 part water. And when it dries, the paper is like totally flexible and it feels like you have a fine, thin piece of leather. It's pretty cool. And I'm using Mod Podge myself for this one. I'm using a matte finish and lots of layers for this to glue down. And it really did not take very long at all to dry. Like some of this was already drying as I'm working here. So I had to put some more glue on the bottom and give a little extra love here and there. And look at that. It's totally movable. It's bendable. Super lightweight. It's not heavy. Now I have this little deco I don't know. It's kind of botanical. It's really cool. It's vintage. I love it. I got this off of either Amazon or Temu, possibly. And it's just the perfect little set. It comes with stickers, papers, inserts. So I'm just kind of going through. I like these stamps, but a lot of these are tags, or I'm not going to do butterflies on butterflies. But a lot of these are already collaged as is, and I want to create a collage, not just lay down a collage over a collage, or else I'm losing my goodies underneath. So I'm feeling these stickers, and these got a little bit of a see-through tinge to them too. So what I did here, I printed out the butterflies on vellum paper, or you can trace them out on like just tracing paper, stencil paper. And we're going to use that as kind of a guide where we're going to lay down our stickers or lay down your other collage paper. Because in this case, I don't want to waste too much on stickers, and then I'm cutting out all this negative space, and I'm cutting out stickers that I think I'm wasting. So I thought this would be kind of a cool way to build up our butterflies and use the see-through paper. Oh my gosh, some of these take so long to take off. Oh my gosh. Okay, boom, got it. Yeah, all right. So, laying down some mushrooms, some ferns, a lot of little mushrooms, all little red berries, a bunch of little goodness. I love red. And there's some, look at that fern little cluster there. That's going to look so sharp in that butterfly. And I think what we're going to need is a little punch of red on this one too. Or it looks like I decided to go with some of the pink roses, a very, very soft pink, still following in the lines of a soft nature look to it. Definitely getting used to getting off the backing of these. It's getting a little faster. I like that. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm loving how these are going to look. I can't wait to show you how these are going to turn out. Now, these little manifestation butterflies, you can use them for so many things. Now, originally, this was for my altar. See, check that out. Look at that underneath. See, I'm not wasting stickers, and I'm not wasting space. And then I can use the excess paper in other projects too. So originally I was gonna hang these on my altar. I actually made this project straight up for my altar, for my summer seasonal flavor, if you will. And I was gonna hang them all up by a fishing line and having them all floating above and looking so cool. But I have other plans for them now, and I'm feeling I just want to really give them away. So here's my other plan. We have all these little manifestations we're going to cut out here. And they all have a theme of the butterfly, growth, transformation, new beginnings. And we are going to attach these to these wonderful little butterflies. Like, look at these mushrooms and ferns. Oh my. I'm loving this. Now, you can get as detailed as you want and have fun with all your scrap paper and whatever stickers you have that you think will look cool with your design. But I'm really feeling, I just like this kind of vintage flavor to it. Now I've got some red embroidery thread, and we're going to use that with our little scrolls. So, this is what we're going to look like. We're going to have all these, each one of these has a wonderful little inscription on there of a butterfly manifestation quote. We're going to roll that up there. Dun, da, da, da. And then we're going to add some, I'm going to use red embroidery thread, but again, you could use whichever color that you dig on the most. Excuse me while I tie a teeny tiny little knot. Ooh, do a double knot. So again, I was planning on using them for the altar, but I'm gonna hand them out. I'm gonna like bring them with me at different places I go and just have a little foraging, one of my foraging bags full of butterflies to like, hey man, I got some stuff. And just offer them a little butterfly. Each one of the, I won't even know what the quote's gonna say on it. It's gonna be kind of fun. So I won't even know what their intentive manifestation is for them. Look at that. That is so adorable. And because we got kind of our leather paper, makeshift paper, when we bend our butterflies, it totally holds form. I'm using just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of hot glue. That way, when the person picks their butterfly, they can just pop off the scroll and it's not going to wreck the butterfly. And they can keep the butterfly afterwards as well. Now I got some beautiful gold wax stamp seal. And my first pour, it kind of blobbed out on me. It wasn't a little pour. It took so long to come out. And then when it finally did, it just like, oh no. And I just wanted a little dot on there, but it didn't quite work out as planned. So, whoops. And just, moving off to that to the side. Let's try it again. So just a little dab will do. Yeah, there we go. Roll it. And there we go. I'm still dripping gold wax everywhere, but even if I drip it on the butterfly, it's going to look cool. Again, you could use whatever little pop of color, but I'm feeling the summertime. I'm feeling solstice. I'm going with the gold. The golden rays of the sun. I think on the red with the vintage vibe look, it's going to have a good feel to it for sure. So that's what those look like, my lovely little things there. So I hope these little manifestation butterflies inspire you to keep believing your own transformation. Every butterfly you create can serve as a gentle reminder that growth takes time. Healing happens at its own season, and every new beginning starts with a single hopeful step. If you enjoyed crafting with me today, I'd love to know what intention you'll be placing inside your butterfly. Share in the comments below your butterflies and your ideas. I always enjoy reading your thoughts and seeing your beautiful ways you make your projects your very own. Thank you for chilling out with me today, and as always, have yourself an absolutely magical day. Keep creating, keep believing, and may your spirit always find the courage to spread its wings.